my name is Des, and on this episode of A Little Taste of Peru, I'm going to be sharing with you a soup recipe. Now, this soup is called Sopa a la Minuta, which basically means minute soup. And it's called like that because it's so quick and easy to make. I mean, if you are having one of those days that you just don't know what to cook, and you're in a hurry or you need to do things, well, you definitely got to try this. It is not only easy and quick, but also it's delicious, it's filling, and it's great for this time of year. So let's go ahead and look at what we're gonna use. Alright guys, so here's our ingredients for this minute soup that we're making. I have here a red onion that I chopped up into small pieces. I have some chopped garlic, also into very, very small pieces I chopped it. I have tomato paste. I have a little bit of bouillon cube. I have ground beef. If you don't have ground beef and you just happen to have regular beef at home, just cut it into small pieces. I have here potatoes that I went ahead and I cut into cubes. Now, I'm prepping my food ahead of time, and potatoes normally tend to turn color. It turns brownish. So in order to avoid that, just put it in cold water like I did, and you'll avoid it turning into colors. Also, I have tomato chopped up into small pieces. I'm also going to be using my Peruvian Panca pepper, and this is the non-spicy kind, but I like to give my my soup a little kick, so I'm using the same Panca pepper, but this one is spicy, and I'm only going to be putting a very little amount of that just to give it a little kick. My kids actually love it like that, so I'm gonna make it. If you don't wanna have any kind of spiciness in it, you know, definitely just take that out and you'll be fine. 1 can of evaporated milk. The kind of pasta I'm using for my soup is gonna be the angel hair pasta. Now, I love using angel hair pasta because I think it's a very delicate pasta and it gives it such a nice taste to this soup. You guys are gonna see. Also, you're gonna need oregano. We're gonna use salt, pepper, and oil. We're also gonna need some boiling water, and you'll see that as we're making the soup. But as you could tell, these ingredients are, you know, very simple, something that you might have at home. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I have a skillet here, and I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna put it on medium heat. To this, we're gonna go ahead and add our oil. And we're gonna add our garlic right away. So we're just gonna wait until our garlic and our oil start getting warmed up and it starts sizzling. Okay, now that our garlic is starting to sizzle, what I want to do is put in the onions. And then we're just going to leave it there until it turns colors. It'll turn like crystal color, see-through. So once we see that that's starting to happen, we'll add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so now our onion is kind of like see-through. It has a more transparent look to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes. All right, and then to this, I'm gonna season it, so I'm gonna add my tomato paste, my little bit of bouillon cube. I'm gonna put my Panca pepper. And I'm also gonna put a little bit of the spicy one, just because I want it to have like a little tiny kick to it. Let's season that with salt and pepper. Beautiful. And then we're just gonna let that just cook a little bit for about 3 minutes or so. Okay, so the seasoning has been cooking for like about 3 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my ground beef. And I'm gonna just mix that all in. Smells delicious. Now that I mixed in all of my meat, I'm gonna put in my potatoes that I drained. And then from here, I'm gonna put in the water so everything could cook. And I have boiling water because it just makes the cooking process much quicker. Now that we've put the water, we're just going to let it boil and cook for about anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes until the potatoes are fully cooked. Okay guys, so our soup has been boiling for about almost 10 minutes, and because the potatoes are small, they're already finished cooking. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to add my pasta to this. So just add it little by little. And angel hair pasta really doesn't take long to cook, so you're only gonna cook it for like about 3 minutes or so. So now that I incorporated my angel hair pasta, I'm gonna wait till it's cooked. Alright, so it's been about 3 to 4 minutes, and now my angel hair is also cooked. It's actually pretty al dente, which is the way I like it. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the evaporated milk into it. Now, before you put the evaporated milk, just keep in mind that you want to taste it to make sure that the salt in it is good enough as to your liking. And if it needs more salt, that's the time to put it right before you put the milk. So now the milk went in, and I am not going to let that boil or anything. It's just gonna stay just like that. And lastly, I'm gonna add the oregano. Now this is dry oregano that I have, and you guys know that you put that normally towards the end. So at this point, I'm gonna shut off my stove, and then I'm just going to take my oregano and I'm gonna grind it in my hands, just a handful of it. And this is going to give the soup like a beautiful aroma and a great taste to it. Oregano is really what makes this soup so good. So I happen to really like it, so I'm gonna put another handful of it and just grind it in your hand so it could be like powdery like. And that's pretty much it. And the soup is all done. So I'm gonna serve it, and I'm gonna show you guys how amazing this looks. So this is the end result, and look how good the soup looks. I mean, it just looks so good. I wanna go ahead and just have a taste right away. Oh my God, this is really good. I tell you, you guys are gonna love it. The evaporated milk that we put in it, it doesn't give it a creamy consistency, but it does give it like a thick consistency, and everything mixed together just combines so beautifully. I tell you guys, definitely have fun with it, make it at home. make it for your family, and I will see you on my next video. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button so whenever I'm posting new videos, you guys get notification on it. Okay, I'm Des, and I will see you. Bye.